Welcome, everybody, to the Genesis Mindset. In today's episode, I'm going to be doing an update on affection. I'm just going to be seeing where it is, how it's going, and just filling you in on any updates because there has been some cool updates. This is not going to be a deep dive episode. The deep dive episode is going to come next week where I'm going to go over the process of actually how you can mint it for yourself. But for now, I'm just going to do an update. And the reason why I'm going to be so emphatic about covering more of affection is because Maria said in the KSB TV interview and multiple times that Atropa is complete. It's done. It's all about dysnomia now. So affection is the gateway into the dysnomia tokens, and it's a buy and burn. So when you spend, you have to buy the affection, and when you spend the affection on the dysnomia tokens, it's burned forever. So it's removed from the supply. So it's going to create this really interesting and dynamic chart, something we've probably never seen before in cryptocurrency. So with that, let's have a look at the chart. So now, as you can see, it is currently a forever down token. And one of the reasons why this is because it's being minted. So Maria was talking about minting the supply to 1 billion. So once it gets to 1 billion, that's it. It's done. So at the time of shooting here, we are sitting at around about 10 million. 10 million are in circulation at the moment. As I've covered this bit by bit, I believe I'd have to go back and have a look, but I think it was maybe here that I did the one video for the affection, which was just, oh, bro, pure like quantum entanglement connection. Had no idea what it was. I just said this could potentially be the next 10. This is how to find the next 10,000x. And it just so happened to be the gateway into dysnomia. So there's a very high probability that if you get this at the bottom, that it is going to be a 10,000x. So I think around here, let's say, I think it was probably like 1.5 million in circulation. And when we did the Atropa movement video the other day when we were talking about it, it was, or maybe around here, it was about 3. So steadily, the supply is increasing. So the price is going down. So one way that you could play this is just create an LP pair. So this is to the USD, but this is affection to Pulsechain. So I'll put it to Pulsechain now. So one way that you could play this, oh, give me a break. There we go. One way that you could play, oh, by the way, the reason why you get these horrendous looking, or why I get these horrendous looking candles is because of Heiken-Ashi. So if anyone has ever wondered, I know it was brought up on PTGC and I just figured it out as I was setting this stream up. So there we go. So one way that you can play it is simply, I'll go back to USD because I got my numbers there, is to simply, you can just slowly DCA in. That's what I've been doing. I've been slowly DCAing in. Another strategy you could do is buy some affection, create a liquidity pool with affection and pulse. So you just create a liquidity pool with affection and Pulsechain. And then as you do this, as affection keeps going down, your Pulsechain portion will get smaller and your affection will get bigger because the value of affection is getting smaller. So this is going to get swapped in and out because also people are going to be swapping Pulsechain for affection. So this is like a PG version of how you can accumulate more. So shout out to Stu. He gave me that idea. And the other way is through the minting. So I haven't covered the minting yet. Like I said, I'll be doing it in the deep dive next week. But what I wanted to share with you today is just these updates quickly. So I'm going to share the Telegram chat in the link in the description below. I'm not going to share this because, again, I want you guys to figure this sort of stuff out. If you go to the Telegram, if you should like learn how to use the pins. People who are very good at organizing information pin everything. So this is like the first pinned document you'll see, and it takes you here to bots and scripts, or yeah, somewhere I think it's bots and scripts or getting started. So shout out to Not Helios for this. And this is just, I mean, when I saw this, I was like, wow, okay, I really need to do this justice and have a look at this properly. But it all looks very, very simple. So I'm not going to go through this today because I'm going to go through it properly next week. But if you want to start having a look at it and start getting your mind used to it, and then I'll cover it. My mind is used to it now. I've looked at it. Then I'm going to cover it and share it. And that's how I'm hoping if you look at it now and then you listen to it later, it's going to sink into your mind faster. And that's really what we want. So Also, I saw the random number generators here, and I did it. Where was it? I saw it here. Use cases, random number generator. So this is sick. This is sick dick, man. So you can use the same ABI for all three random number generators, are the official random number generator contracts, and affection is considered the developer contract. The numbers they generate will be overall close to Motzkin prime, but never above. With affection, it will be possible to change the seed so you can make RNG absolutely secure. So yeah, random number generators. I did a tweet about this and it had a lot of kickback. It was probably my biggest tweet for a while. Even Eric Wall was on there. So there's a lot of people who are doubting and fudding this kind of concept. So I'm going to go over this properly, but I just wanted to share this with you now. And there's so many great resources here, guys. So for example, if I click here, this is going to take me straight to the Explorer. So now this is the Affection Explorer. So this is how I was quickly able to ascertain it's 10.2 million in circulation. So we're, what's that? So 1 billion. Okay, 1 billion. It's like I get put on the spot. That's 1%, right? For some reason, I could sit here and think about it, but when I'm talking about it, there's like this pressure to get it right. So whatever, you know what? I think it's 1%. I'm pretty sure it's 1%. 1%. 10% would be 10. 10% would be 100 million. And then, yeah. So 10 million. Anyway, you don't want me sitting here like a little spud trying to work out how to bloody do basic math. So click here to see a spreadsheet. So there's so many great things that people in the community are creating for the Atropa ecosystem. So this is another great resource with all the tokens. Everything is on here. So all the different derivatives of the tokens. I think, you can see here as well. Don't ask me what's going on here. I imagine when I've looked at the Atropa contract launches, I've seen like sometimes the same contract gets launched and then launched and then launched. It's almost like Maria's trying to figure out how to do it properly or what the right kind of formula is with whatever. Like there might have been mistakes that were made or anything like this. So there's all these different kinds of repeated tokens. And yeah, that's about it. So the other thing that I wanted to quickly talk about, so if I'm going to leave a link to my website as well. There was a lot of people talking about or expressing interest in the drum and bass song Vivian made. So I'm going to leave a link on my website. So I'm going to leave a link below. And there's going to be an Easter egg there. So if you hang around on the website for about 30 seconds, there's going to be an Easter egg there for you, especially if you are a big fan of the Atropa ecosystem. So I'm going to create that blog, leave that in the description so you can hopefully download it for yourself, or at the very least, listen to it whenever you like and enjoy that Easter egg. And so with that, what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to finish on this. So because affection is all about love, right? So I haven't read a passage in a while. So this is something that I've been interested in. I mean, The Secret, we know The Secret. This was another one that I just picked up from, man, I go to the op shops. I picked this up for $2. It's like crystal clear. People read it. There's a lot of, I mean, I can see why it doesn't work for people, because she talks about, you just program your mind to do this. Like, for example, this is true, but not true. This is not what I want to read, but I just want to go over this quickly. So the good news is that it is relatively easy to reprogram the subconscious mind through the repetition of thought. It's really no different than reprogramming a computer. This is very true. It is very true. The subconscious mind does not have the ability to reason, and so it accepts whatever you put into it. Like Genie and Aladdin, the subconscious mind is at your every command. This is very true. So reprogramming like a computer, your brain is just like a computer. You operate unconsciously 95% of the time. So this is very true. What is also true, but partially a fallacy, is that you can just reprogram the subconscious. This is not true. You have to actually, it's true and it's not true. So if your computer is full, it's full. There's no more space on your hard drive. It's completely full. There's not even a kilobyte left. Can you install a new program in there? Or do you have to get rid of some of the old programs first? You have to get rid of some of the old programs first, right? It's very logical. So from that perspective, there's so many people, there's so many things like these books and these self-help things where, just positive affirmations and just tell yourself how amazing you are. And eventually you'll get it. Fake it till you make it. Just reprogram your mind. This is true. this is true, but you need to reset your mind first. If the weight of the negativity is too strong, this is the case that I found for myself. I could never take hold of any of these things. They didn't stick in my mind because there was too much negativity. So it was like quicksand. The positivity would just sink into that negativity and it's gone. There's no chance for that seedling to sprout into a positive anything in my mind or in my life. And so that's why I'm so passionate about the meditation that I do. It's about discarding. It's a mind reset. So it works for anyone. It's universally applicable. That means all you have to do is clear your mind, discard that subconscious programming, and then you can do all of this stuff. And this is what my channel is all about. It's all about proving this. So I've almost proved, I mean, this is almost a book reading here, but in any case, I'm still going to read this one because it's quite lovely and it's affection. So how much love do you give to others in one day? Giving love is appreciating, complimenting, feeling gratitude, giving a smile, and speaking kind words to others. You can give courtesy to other motorists while you are driving. You can give a smile to the car parking attendant. You can give a warm greeting to the shop clerk or to the person who makes you coffee. You can give love by allowing a stranger to go ahead of you into an elevator, and you can give love by asking which floor they are going to and pressing the button for them. If someone drops something, you can give a helping hand and pick it up for them. You can give a warm embrace to those you love, and you can give appreciation and encouragement to everyone. Isn't that lovely? That's actually really quite beautiful. And it was just these simple things that are always these constant reminders of just how simple it is to give love. And that's the actual power of love, is to give love. So be grateful that we have this amazing community. I love everyone that's creating and sharing and spreading in this community. All the people who reach out to me, I love all of you guys. And how nice is it to get a thank you from someone? It's scientifically proven that receiving a thank you is the most powerful form of gratitude. What happens when you smile to someone on the street or someone smiles to you on the street? You just smile back, right? Well, it depends on how dark your mind is. But if your mind is clear and it doesn't have all that garbage in it that I was talking about, 10 years ago, somebody smiled at me on the street, I probably wouldn't smile back. I just, but these days I can smile back. I can smile from my heart because I don't get blocked by those tens of thousands of negative thoughts that are in my mind. So give love, give affection, take care.